This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
This portion of Lee Pitts Live is brought to you by Hodges University, celebrating 25 years of educating Southwest Florida.
Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lee Pitts Live. And again, special shout out to the Lee County School District for hosting us these coming weeks. I want everybody who's interested in getting connected with Lee Pitts Live, you can hit us up on Facebook. You can also go to our website, leepitts.com, and get connected. And we're slowly working our way into our 25th year on the air, and I hope I don't look any worse for the wear. It's been a fabulous ride. We're going to continue in 2016 giving you great programming. Speaking of great programming, we have a gentleman here who's doing some fabulous work in the community. His name is Antoine Patton.
Nice to be here.
The director and the founder of Photo Patch Foundation. I see you wearing your t-shirt trying to do some marketing on it. That's smooth, man.
Thank you.
Okay. What is Photo Patch Foundation?
We're a new organization here in Southwest Florida. We work with a pretty underserved niche group of children who have an incarcerated parent. Mm-hmm. So maybe you do know or you don't know, but there's about 2.78 million children in America who have a mom or dad who's incarcerated.
No, I don't know that. I just know there's a lot of people incarcerated, but I don't think about the children that are missing those parents who are incarcerated. So that's a good mission that you've taken upon. Kind of lay out your mission.
Yeah, so we call these children like the invisible victims of incarceration. So they don't get a bunch of support. And that leads to maybe them making the same mistakes that their parent may have made. So our mission is to break the cycle of intergenerational incarceration so that these children don't make the same bad decisions or mistakes that their parents may have made.
And how do you go about that? What is one of the things you do through Photos?
Okay, so Photos is our initial service. So we have a program. My background is in software technology. I build apps and websites. So what I realized was just being in an urban neighborhood from Buffalo, New York, I saw it firsthand how bad it can be when parents go off to prison or just relatives go off to prison. And it's hard to maintain communication because in this era, we don't have cell phones, Wi-Fi inside of prisons, but that's how we communicate on a regular basis outside of prison. So we want children to be able to communicate with their mom or dad. So we created technology to allow them to upload photos and letters to our website. And we'll print it out, package it, and send it off to their mom or dad for them. So that's convenient for them. The child still feel like from their smartphone, they're texting or emailing or uploading photos, but on the back end, we're still doing the grunt work of snail mail.
What has been the response to your program so far?
Surprisingly, in the Southwest Florida area, we've been getting a lot of good feedback from people who want to support us, like different donors, different organizations, corporations, but also we make a lot of community partnerships. So with like Big Brothers Big Sisters Agency, Children's Network, we go to them and say, hey, we work with the same demographic of children, but we have a different type of service. So can we be supplemental to what you do? So we offer them our software to help the kids that they work with who have a mom or dad who's currently incarcerated.
That's great. How did that make you feel personally, you and the other members of your organization, to know that you're able to connect these children with their parents?
It's elating. It's a fulfilling mission. It really is. Like I said, we're ahead of every other nation in the world. 2.7 million children, almost 3 million children. So if we could break that cycle and hopefully some decades away from now, that number drops down a bunch, that's our goal. Our goal is one day to be out of business. We don't want to be around forever. We hope the Photo Patch Foundation doesn't have to exist in the future because there's no kids who we have to really worry about going down that same road.
Okay, and we got your website and phone number that's appearing on the screen throughout the interview. How does one become a part of your program? How does a child become a part of your program, and how do you interface with the prison system? I would assume there would be a lot of bureaucracy there.
We don't. So we follow the guidelines of the prison system. So what happened is the child comes onto our website, whether it's them or some facilitator or some caregiver, and they sign up to use our software. And once they get the uploading letters and photos, we'll print it out and mail it to the prison like the prison. The prison just wants to see a letter in an envelope, pictures in an envelope, and that's it, by the book. As long as we're following by the book, we don't have to ever deal with the prisons, and that's what we make sure that correspondence can get into there.
Again, it's just great to have a person like you and your staff, your teammates. I know Craig Williams, I'm plugging you, Craig. I know you're not here. You're part of all of that. How are you finding children in New York compared to Florida in terms of what the organizations are working with?
You mentioned Craig. Craig
Right.
is actually, he's our community manager up in New York, and he's hitting the streets. He's going door to door, knocking on organizations' doors, and asking them, can we help them out? we don't want to duplicate services. So we see an organization helping these children in one way, we act and we help in another.
Tell me the process of you thinking about doing this. Did something happen in your life, or one of your friends or something that say, hey, this would be a good way for me to take my technical skills and do this?
Yeah, definitely firsthand experience. Like I said, being in Buffalo, it's the third port city in the nation after Detroit and Gary, Indiana. And I had the benefit of going from my father who lives in the suburban area to my mom who lives in the urban area and seeing both sides of things. But when I go back to the urban area, I have friends and family who were affected by it. So with my background being in software development, we always looking for ways to fix little or hack little issues, fix problems. So I said, hey, this is a niche thing, it needs to be fixed. And I could have took the for-profit route, but instead, me and my partners, we came together and said, let's focus on the children first. Let's help the children communicate with their parents.
So you're nonprofit yet?
Yes, we're nonprofit, 501c3, and
donations are tax deductible?
Yes, they are.
Okay. When people go to your website, there'll be prompters to just walk them right through the process, right?
Yes. When they go to our website, they'll see a button say upload if they want to sign a child up. We also have a tab for if they want to become a sponsor. We also have an event coming up in October. If they would like to participate in our event, it's going to be at the new Headpins. You heard of it?
No, but plug it right now.
Yeah, Headpins Entertainment Center. It's 4513 Global Parkway. It's a huge center. They have bowling, laser tag, and rope course. And we're going to have 12 teams come out, compete against each other. But the unique thing is we're going to have 4 adults on the team and 2 children. And it shows that community support, so the children could say, like, hey, this company who has a team supports what we do, supports me being an invisible victim of incarceration. And it's going to be a bunch of fun. So we encourage people to put together a team, come out, contact us, and have some fun.
Hey, man, it's just a pleasure to have you right here with your boots on the ground in Southwest Florida. Keep up the good work, okay?
Appreciate it.
Okay, stay right there. The saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like Antoine and Craig and all the people who are associated with Photo Patch Foundation who are doing it. We'll be right back.